Welcome everybody, I am Coach Kim with Forever Works, and today we are going to be working on an easy do-it-yourself garland. This is something that you can use as a template for your decorating your own home, or if you do choose to sell it or put it as a gift, you want to definitely make sure that you glue everything in and make sure everything is safely secure. Now, since I am doing this for inside of my home, over here in my little craft area, I'm just going to be zip tying everything in, so that way all I have to do is cut the zip ties, put all the supplies away, so that way it's easy peasy. That's all I want, easy peasy. So right now I have here is just the cheap garland from Walmart. I got this about a couple years ago. I did use this garland piece last year in a design group I used to be in. I use this as a base, and I'm going to pretty much do the same thing and to this as well. Now all I did was I just twisted two ties together to hold the garland in place, but we are going to definitely put another garland. Now you can use the fuller, more expensive ones if you want to, but I'm just using this as a base pretty much. So I mean, it's for inside a home, so it doesn't really matter to me. But you can always check out Craft Outlet, The Race Shop, Trendy Tree, Etsy. Just look for 6 foot, 9 foot garlands. This is a 6 foot, and it's perfect for my small area right here. So this is perfect for your fireplace or a mantle, wherever you want to do a type of garland. So let's begin. All right. So I do have this 6 foot garland here. This is I think it has like pine, and it has like different textures in this garland. I did get this from Craft Outlet. Let me see if I can find the number for it. It is a pine garland. SKU number is DX106632. This is at Craft Outlet. So I had one and I cut it in half because I wasn't sure exactly how it was going to work. And then I decided to get another one because I kind of wanted it a little bit fuller. So that's what we're going to do. So I did cut this, the one I already had, in half. You don't have to, you can just leave yours in one piece and then just kind of either meet it in the middle or however you want to do it, and do it that way. So I'm going to use zip ties. Make sure you have your wire cutters. And I'm going to start here in the middle. There is a hook that comes right here. I'm going to leave this because when I pack it away, I hang it up. So I'm going to leave this as is. It will be hidden, so I'm not too worried about it. Now, if you are going to sell, I would probably definitely cut this off, so that way it's nice. And that way your customer is not seeing it. I want to put it in the middle, and I have the lantern here, so I'm going to use that as my center. This thing is going to have a lot of zip ties. Now you can use the long ones, the thick ones, whichever you have on hand, or you go to Walmart and buy the big canister thing. I don't know if this is going to work, because I used the big and bulky ones last year, and I just thought they just stuck out too much. So I'm zip tying here. Now I did have to do some adjustments with my last garland design. So you just kind of have to go with the flow. And after you get this zip tied on, you will want to fluff it out. So I zip tie here, here. Get a step stool. And now we're going to bring different pine textures. Where's the front? We're just going to fluff it out so that way it stands out more. And then I'm going to bring this right here. There's a tie here from the Walmart garland. So I'm just going to use that. And I'm going to bend this. So it kind of has more of a drapey feel and look. And I'm going to keep this design pretty simple. My garland last year had a lot of stuff in it, and it was a lot to take everything out, so I kind of just want to keep it very simple and beautiful. So don't get me wrong, it's going to be beautiful, but okay. So this is where I had cut it in half. So now we're going to bring this other half up here, and then the full piece of garland that I bought will be on this side. So, okay. So now I'm going to zip tie these two pieces together. So definitely make sure this is outside garland. If you're going to do an outside, make sure you definitely use weather resistant, weatherproof ribbon and all that stuff. Okay. And plus my little holder here, if a lot of weight is on it, has a tendency to waver a bit, so I don't want to put too much weight on it. Let's see here. And I have a feeling I'm going to have to get a big, thick zip tie, so let me do that. So this is what I'm using right now, but I need this one to be a little bit thicker around here on towards the bottom. But use what you have, zip ties, or if you have the nicer garlands, you could probably just use that to tie the other garland. So you want to do it this way. You can make your garlands as full as you want them to be. This is not going to be very full, just due to I have a very small work table here for when I'm designing, so I don't need anything to kind of get in the way, because my wreath stand does stand like right here, but I do like having decor behind. I think it's just nice. That's me. Like I said, we're going to keep it simple. Hide your zip ties with your garland or any other type of garland base you might like. And I usually like to clean up as I go. So, all right, now we're going to get the one that's in one piece. All right, piece of garland did fall off somewhere. I will save it. All right, but this is what it looks like together and not broken up. I like it. It's very green, very full. I mean, you could just have this just hanging right across your mantle if you wanted to. So, let's bring, I'm going to do another tie over here. Feel like it needs it. Just for stability. See how my thing kind of shakes and wobbles? Not the most stable thing, but I mean it's better than most, but I just feel like this is heavy just with one piece. I might have to do another thicker one for the zip tie. I don't have that many left. I'm going to have to run to the store and probably get some more. Now, whatever you have your garland on, just make sure it doesn't fall towards you. You kind of want to try to keep it on top. That was a lot of problem I had with my design last year. It kept on wanting to fall forward, and I had to use quite a bit of zip ties to keep it steady and not look like it was draping down so much. So, and make your adjustments whenever you can. Okay. Let's see if I can just tie it together. So heavy. So long. I hope this doesn't break. Alright, I'm going to try to zip tie over here. If I can. Now if this was being done on the floor, I think this would probably go a lot easier. So if you don't have a large table to work on, definitely design your garlands on the floor. If you don't have a big old table, that'd be the easiest thing to do, unless you have a wall that you can hang it up with or something like that. But out at using the smaller one. Okay. My step stool, because I don't need it for that height. I think I'm going to just have this extra draping down. Right over here. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. Now I'm going to take another zip tie and I'm going to tie it over here on this side. And then we'll fluff it out. Alright, since I don't know where this piece came off from, I am going to keep it just in case I do find it. And then I'll just put it back on and glue it on. So, alright. So now, you just fluff this out. It's a beautiful garland. You like it. Okay, so now that we have that done, do I need to move you guys up a little bit? Okay, all right. So you can always fluff it out more and do whatever you need to do. If you want to add a couple of green picks or different textured picks in there to add a little bit more fullness for you, you can always do that. Okay, so now I'm going to go for this is a glitter sequin bush here. I got this a couple of years ago from, I think it was Bam Wreaths. I got some from her, so, but I never used them in a wreath or swag or anything, so I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna use it in my garland, just because it's long and really beautiful, very wintry Christmas. So, all right. Actually, let's put the bow on. I had a pre-made bow already that I was going to use in a different project, but I never wound up using it. So I'm going to just use a pipe cleaner. For this. So it does have the light, so I'm going to go for like gold and white. So it's just a tulip bow. Nothing too fancy. I don't want the tails long, so this bow kind of worked out. It may not have worked out for a previous project that I wanted to do, but it looks like it's going to work out for this, so that's fine for me. Hopefully it will stay. Tie the pipe cleaner around this pine tie right there. Maybe. Okay, it doesn't want to stay up there. fluff it up. Use whatever ribbon you have on hand, whatever color you want. I'm just glad I don't have to waste any ribbon, so yay. Alright, now let's use the white bush here. Turn off. Now I will zip tie this in if I can. Might have to cut it a little bit shorter. Zip tie this to one of the pines over here. And I'm using the skinnier one, but if you want to use a thicker zip tie, go for it. I just don't have that many left, so I'm gonna use this and hopefully it works. Maybe not zip tying it to the branch is going to work. Zip tie to the actual pole. Alright, so we're going to take two of the small ones just to make a longer one. Go around the whole pole. And it will do the trick. Okay. So after you get that part done, you're going to want to bring some of that greenery forward. So that way it just blends in. Okay, so let's grab another piece. Gonna move it up a bit so that way it's kind of wild over there. Let me trim this off a little bit more. So we're just gonna have to take these skinnier zip ties and just put them two together just to make it longer. Do that. So now over there. Again, I'm going to weave it through the bush. Oh, another one fell off. or just in a sticker right there, because I don't know where it came off from. I'll have to do some looking when I take it down, so I'll need to put a reminder in. The nice thing about doing garlands, you can just stick a full bush in and not have to worry about cutting it up and just sticking it in, unless you want to. Unless you absolutely want to. But, go. Okay. I'll grab another one. And then we got this one going down. We're gonna just put it in here. Let's see, I want it to have that. See. Might have to cut it a little bit more. I was hoping I didn't have to, but I'm in the way, guys. I'm in the way. Out. And then stick two together. Weave it through the pine and the bush. And you can gather your pine and just weave it through. Alright, let me see how that looks. We'll make adjustments as we go. Okay. So right now we're at 4. And this is for a 6-footer. So if you're going to do like 9 or bigger, you want to definitely double it. Let's see, we're going to go this way. And I like to do my sides about the same. So if I do the here, here, then here, here, and then here, here, or vice versa. So. And it's really weird how sometimes you always have one side that works better than the other side. like the right hand side is going to be it's going a lot more smoothly. Lost it. Lost the other end. Where is it? Whew. Man. It's like the Garland pie base looks better on this side than it does this side, but the white bushes look a lot better on this side than it does on this side. And that's okay, I'm not too worried about it. I just like having a little bit of decoration. If I had a bigger area, I would definitely go more overboard. But when you've got a small area to work with, you kind of have to mellow it down. Okay, so now we're going to be working here on the two sides. We're going to grab our other two. Out. It's definitely a glittery mess, so beware. Whether you get this type of bush spray or a different kind, they are messy. Stick it out that far. Let's go up a little bit. I just do one. Oh, come on. Get in there. Yeah, you definitely need the thicker ties. They'll definitely work better in your favor than trying to combine these skinny ones. A little bit harder to work with. All right, one more. Make sure you guys can see. I'm gonna move you down, guys, a little bit here. There we go. Might have to cut that down a little tad more. Glitter, 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 glitter. Oh my goodness. Ooh. I've been yawning all day today. Crazy. And also watch out for when you're working with the pine and everything. It does make your fingertips a little soft green. Again, you're just going to weave your base, pine base, your garland in, mix it in so it blends in really good. Okay, it's coming together. Yay! Woohoo! Alright, now we're going to add some pine cones. These are from Hobby Lobby. I've had them, I got them last year. I don't know if it has the same number, but it's a pine cone pick. Number that I have here is 5621172. But it's just 3 small pine cones on a pick. So it's at Hobby Lobby. And all I'm going to do here is sneak it in here. And the nice thing about this is that I don't think I'm going to have to I don't think I need to zip tie it in. But again, like I said, if you're going to do this as a gift or something, I would definitely glue it, zip tie it, glue it in, you know. Definitely make sure it's in there securely. But just for me, I don't need to do that. You can always add more if you want to. Because I think they'll be fine in here. Of course, you can always add more. More in the corner here. I think that will be good. And with this right up here. And then maybe when I run to Hobby Lobby or whatever again, and they have them in stock, I'll probably get 2 more, and then I would just put one right here at the bottom. So you could do that. It's just something sort of easy. And then Also got this at Hobby Lobby as well. It's like this little loop gold spray. Number is 5772090. So I got 2 more of those. I already cut some up. So I would probably get 6. So if you were to do something this small, you could, cut it up. So as you see, you get 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4 with the circle things, the loops. And then I'm just going to stick this in here. So that was a 2, so I'm going to get another one. Stick it. Again, I'm not needing to zip tie these in because they'll catch on the pine and the glitter bush. Alright, so I'm going to put this shouldn't need to. Trying to find one that's similar to that one. And if they keep on falling down or whatever, then I will most definitely zip tie them in. But I just stick it in there really good, then I'm not going to need to. I don't know what I need a zip tie. But again, like I said, if you're going to do this outside or if you're going to put this as a gift, I would definitely zip tie and glue. Alright, so like these, you'll need to cut or you can just pull apart. But to give it a nice clean finish, I'll just cut. Now these pieces right here are a lot bigger. Those are really big. Okay, and then I have this one that has like 3 loops to it. Whew. Oh no, this one came apart. And okay, this has got 3 on here. So let's go with this one on the inside. Here. Just step back and take a look and see what might need. I wonder if I could just zip tie this because that's what I'm going to do. Sometimes you just need to improvise. So let's do it. Why not? Okay. All right. I know it's probably hard to see the gold on the video. But there you go. So that is just something quick and easy. So I would buy probably 8 of the gold springs, just in case it does come apart like the one I had, but we just zip tied that together. So you can glue that and glue it in there if you want to do that, but I would definitely put like some right here on top and have it go that way. I will see you guys next time.